Well, hello there, Leo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about January. January is going to have 5 weeks in it, so we're going to have the 5 columns and 3 rows, as we used to do in the old days. Haha, they're back. Everything is going to be like it used to be, and I'm excited to bring it to you, all right? So, of course, all the decks I'm using will be listed in the description box below, and we are going to go ahead and light a candle to get the good vibes going. This one is sandalwood and cardamom musk. Truly delicious and delightful. All right. I have a couple of messages here for you from my better angels and guides. For the month of January, we are going to be doing a couple of different things, and that is pretty much all 12 signs. We're going to need to step into our confidence, all right? Step up into the place where we know what we know that we're masters at it, and we are awesome at that. So we can feel good about what we know and how we're doing with that, approaching it with maturity and clarity, as well as understanding that the way we got here was through trial and error in our own right, so that as we watch other people who may want to be like us stumble around a bit, we need to stay in our lane and let those people do what they need to do so they can grow like we did, right? Sometimes it's the vision I just got was like a Marine, right? So they all have to go through basic training to get there. So you can't just pick somebody up off the street and put them into officers, right? Nope, nope. They got to go through the mud. They got to go through the struggle. They got to go through all that strife in order to become the officer. So you can't just bypass the hard work. And so there's no slipstream to get where you are, and you didn't do it, so why should anybody else, right? It isn't really about that as much as it is allowing people to grow through what they need to grow through, all right? So we need to be helpful in our own way, but not by taking away other people's opportunity to grow, all right? Perfect. So let's go ahead and lay out some cards. Before we lay out cards, we're going to pull up, pick a card for you from this new deck. It is called the Spiral Oracle. I think it's beautiful, and I want to share it with you. Let's look at what these cards are looking like and pull a card for you, Leo. All right, let's see. For 2025 January, what do we got here for you? That one right there. It's fighting me. What's up with that? All right, so this is your card for the month. This is one card that we'll keep throughout the month for all 5 weeks. Embrace knowledge. Huzzah! Fabulous. Look at this card. Oh my goodness. Wow. We are embodying all the knowledge we already have and sharing it willingly and happily and freely, but we're also embracing new knowledge, it looks like, is coming in. So let's look at that one up closer this way. Yeah, so I see that you're going to be getting new knowledge brought to you. You're going to be taking in new knowledge, but also sharing knowledge everywhere you go. Well, I mean, obviously, that's part of who you are, and as a master in your field, you'll be doing what you need to do your job, right? That doesn't mean taking it out of other people's hands, but it does mean sharing when they ask. So if people ask for help, that's a totally different story, and you can absolutely help once people ask. And I think that your knowledge base is going to be on demand, okay? So whichever thing you know about best, step into it and know it and understand that you can share that information if people ask, all right? Good for you, Leo. This is excellent news. I think you're going to be quite on point, all right? Let's look at the cards for the month, all right? Yes. I'm going to lay these cards out. This is, of course, the magical Nordic Tarot that my sister gifted me. Thank you, Miss Carol. And we are going to lay these out. We'll have the 5 columns and 3 rows. The first column is where we are for each of those weeks. Second row is what's blocking us each week. And the third row is going to be our solution for each week, all right? So that is kind of cool. I like to see this for us. There you go. Here we are. So this is the first week, December 29th through January 4th. Then we're going to move all the way down 1 week at a time to do the overview. And then we'll come in and do in-depth reading with additional cards on the very first week. All right? So let's get started at this. All right? December 29th through January 1st, Leo, you have very good judgment. You know what's going on. You know who you can trust. You know who you can't trust. All right? Stay aware of that and pay attention to how that's working. You aren't going to be able to fight for your power in the situation. So dealing only with the people you can trust is going to be really important. Okay? Keep that in mind. And of course, we have the Page of Pentacles showing us that there's new information about ways to make more money coming your way. So be aware of that information and be careful how it comes across. If it has like a big fat initial payment to get started, think that through and use your better judgment. Okay, it sounds like a Ponzi scheme or like somebody could just skate away with your dough. All right, so be aware of that. Pay attention, all right? So the next thing here is talking about how the next week over, the 5th through the 11th, we have the 8 of Cups, all right? So you are going to be walking away from somebody this week, letting them go because they aren't helping you out after all, and you don't want them around anymore. You're making a boundary with somebody. It's okay to make boundaries with people. It's going to help you a lot. Your wishes are not going to be fulfilled. You're blocked from having your wishes fulfilled this week, so just be aware that a simple boundary in and of itself might be enough. But you probably aren't going to get everything you want out of the situation. And there will indeed be an emotionally based male energy person involved in this particular week, the 5th through the 11th. So this person could be quite emotional and quite, well, they're definitely going to be thinking about stuff and sharing information with you. It's going to be a lot. So just be aware that this emotionally based person could be pulling and tugging at your heartstrings while they're trying to get your attention, okay? It will be part of your solution to listen a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see when we go deeper how much you need to give to them, okay? Because they could be part of the people you're trying to let go of. So the next week over, the 12th through the 18th, we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is showing me that you want to be heard, you want to be understood, you want to share your ideas. You're fighting for your ideas. You want people to jump on board with what you're thinking about because, hey, you got this. Keep in mind that some folks may not be into it, and you don't have to, like, fighting for your ideas sounds like you're trying to convince somebody that you're right, which means that they didn't ask for your advice. In which case, now you're stepping out of your lane. Eeks, right? So we'll just keep that in mind. It's not necessarily true, but we'll see how it unfolds with extra cards, right? There is still hard work to do for you, so you are not in a position to calm down and relax, okay? You have things to do for yourself to take care of business, all right? So now we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is showing us that there is somebody who wants to boss around, wants you to do exactly what they want you to do. Keep an eye on that guy. It's going to be a lot, okay? And it will be a bit of a project in the process, so be careful how you handle that, all right? Okay. So whatever he wants to do, no wonder you're fighting for your ideas. You know, stand up against, you're fighting for your ideas against the King of Swords, who's very particular. Interesting. And you're going to have to work at it. So, okay, let's see how that unfolds. That's going to be the middle of the month, 12th through the 18th. Let's talk now about the 19th through the 25th. We have the Four of Pentacles, showing that the foundation of your finances is getting stronger at this time. So, really cool. I like to see that you are feeling squared away financially. You're feeling like you're doing the right stuff and everything is straight. It's good. Now we have the Ten of Wands. You're not in a position to take your ideas and head on down the road, okay? So be aware of that and pay attention to how that's going, all right? So just see how that works and how that would be best, all right? And of course, now, yeah, taking your ideas and leaving isn't going to work very well this week, but the Knight of Pentacles will. Fighting for your worth and value is going to be where you want to be at, okay? So make sure you're being paid what you're worth and that you're being taken care of financially, all right? That's good news. Now then, we have this card here, which is talking about January 26th through February 1st, all right? So the final week of the month, we have the King of Pentacles. There's somebody who's very bossy about the money, very smart about the money also. They like to gloat when they make a good deal, so they will be doing different things, and it will be important for you to pay attention to what they have to say. They might have good information about how you are handling your finances. That is very good news. It is going to be hard for you to keep the money balanced, so be aware of that. It's not yeah, Two of Pentacles is blocked. Unfortunate. So something is going on where you're going to end up having to pay out some money or something, and that will suck a little bit. But the Empress is here saying, yeah, no, you're able to manifest what you need to, and that will be okay. So as you manifest it, as it manifests, it's going to be good. All right? Cool. Don't be upset or unaware of that. This is good stuff. You are able to manifest without even having to do a lot, except tell the universe what you need, and the universe will provide it. So let the universe know what you need right now. Oh, I need some money. And be practical in what you're looking for. Be specific. So I need $10,000 by this date. How am I going to do that? Ta-dun, ta-dun, ta-dun. Throw it up in the universe and see how it comes out. Keep doing all the normal things you normally do to work towards the goal, but let the universe help too, okay? Cool. And I think that it will come to you serendipitously. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and save these cards off to one side, as we like to do. We will come back to these in individual weeks of readings for the month. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. And we're going to go in depth right away stat on this particular first week of January. All right. So I have this deck here that's been pre-programmed for you. It's the Wild Unknown Tarot. And we're going to go ahead and add these cards and see what's going on for you for this particular week, December 29th through January 4th. Get more information. All right. We talked about your judgment being pretty good and something you could trust. Your wishes are being fulfilled at this time. So if we have good judgment and your wishes are being fulfilled, this is the 9 of Cups. We love that. It's great news. Wonderful. Well, when your judgment is on and your intuition is on, this is the High Priestess telling me, oh yeah, you can trust your gut too. Excellent. Your knowledge base is great. Your intuition is great. Wishes are being fulfilled. Very cool. This couldn't be any better. Super, super awesome. Now we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is here showing me that where you're blocked is fighting for your power in a situation. You're not going to necessarily be in control of something, and it's going to bother you a lot. You're going to want some control over that. But we have the 7 of Cups. You aren't going to have a lot of options around you, so you're going to have to deal with what you have, okay? So don't be upset. I think that the thing that you may not have a lot of options, but I think that you're going to end up with what you want or what you need, right? It is a lesson for you to choose wisely and be careful. Even as you have your judgment and your intuition on point and your wishes are being fulfilled, it's a karmic lesson for you taking care of this business, okay? So be careful. Your karma is blocked, though. So when your karma is blocked, interesting. That means that it doesn't matter what your karma is. Your wishes are being fulfilled and everything is going really well. So, well done. Good job. Make good choices. or you have no choice, but that's okay. It's all going to be exactly as it should be. Trust your intuition. Page of Pentacles. New information coming to you about ways and means to make more money. Aha. Cool. Be careful. Trust your intuition, right? Your gut will tell you if you're being sold swampland in Florida. Be careful. Don't buy dumb stuff. You know. You will be able to trust your judgment and your intuition, and you'll be able to get where you need to. Things could become more fair. This is good news, not bad news, all right? Let things slide into fairness and become more fair for you, but don't be afraid to stand up for who you are as a person and say, yeah, I'm not willing to do that, though. I'm not doing that, and I'm not going there, and that's not happening. So stand up for what you believe and what you desire, and you're going to be on top, okay? But if you compromise who you are, things could change into the other direction, all right? We don't want that for you. We want everything to stay fair and proper, and be very careful. It's going to be awesome, but I want you to be careful, all right? Now then, let's go ahead and pull you a card from this wonderful new deck. This one is a Moon Oracle that I don't remember the exact name of, but I love it, and we are going to, it'll be in the description box, all right? So let's see what we have here for you. Come on, Leo. Which card do you want? It's right there. All right. So we're going to pull this card out for you and set these aside. What do we have? Balance. Perfect. Love that for you. Check this card out. What? I know. It's absolutely gorgeous. As above, so below, right? So everything is in perfect balance and harmony here. The belowness, the aboveness, all the things happening here on the earth plane, the things happening not on the earth plane. Everything is perfectly happening here. We love that. I want you to know that we talked about you having good judgment on the earth plane, of course, and then we have good intuition, which is off the earth plane. So you want to balance both of those things. And everything is in perfect balance because you have the Nine of Cups, which is your wishes being fulfilled. You really aren't going to be in a position to go wrong as long as you trust both. Don't get swayed by one side without being sure that the other side is happy. If your gut doesn't feel good about whatever you're deciding here, because you're like, no, all the numbers are working, cool, but your gut's freaking out, take a pause. Now, if your gut's super happy, but the numbers don't work out at all, take a pause, all right? Because I want you to be careful about this information coming to you, even though it's creating fairness and balance and justice in the universe for you. It's important that you stand up for what you want and who you are, and that you don't compromise yourself at all, okay? Balance, ta-da! All right, so embracing the knowledge, right? This is so much about embracing the knowledge you have from all places. You're embracing the above knowledge. You're embracing the knowledge you've learned through life and the web of life around you. That's very cool. So all of it comes to play. Everything is important, all right? So with that being said, let's get you a pocket full of rocks, all right? These will be 3 rocks that you can carry in your pocket and any day this week that will help you support you through the process of your day or your week if you're feeling unsupported. All right? What do we have here? We have smoky quartz, we have mangano, and we have angelite. Fun. All right. So let's talk about smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is the first chakra stone, and it helps you stay grounded and also to release things you don't need. So if you're trying to clean out your garage or your closet and you're feeling kind of connected to all your stuff and not really ready to get it going in the right direction, this one's going to help you get it going in the right direction. All right? It helps you release things that don't matter to you anymore. All right? Now, this stone here is called mangano. It's also pink calcite. And pink calcite is very much a warm, fuzzy hug for your heart chakra, which is your 4th chakra. It's absolutely about keeping you comfortable and sweet and loved and squishy hugs, you know, squish marshmallow hugs, yes. You feel very comfortable and loved and cared for on every level there. So you're feeling the love, you're feeling the appreciation, you're feeling all of it. This stone here is angelite, and it is an interesting stone because it speaks from, it works on two different places. It speaks from your third eye, of course, and from your throat. So it's interesting that it's bringing you messages from your angels, and you're able to speak them into reality. So you're able to bring through your visions and speak them out from your throat, which is your fifth chakra, and your sixth chakra is your third eye. All right? So these are very fun stones for you. I think they will help you communicate clearly what you want and what you need. And that is what we're hoping for here in this situation. All right? These are the 3 stones here for you. Clearly, the smoky disappears, poof, on this tablecloth. But the reality is they're here for you, and you don't have to carry them if you don't want to. If you want to carry something else, it's perfectly all right. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you got in your pocket. I'm so excited to hear about that stuff. And if you do carry these stones in your pocket, let me know how it works out for you. Tell me how your day goes when you carry them. I would be happy to help you through that. If it turns out differently than planned, you should end up quite supported. All right? Excellent. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. It helps my little baby channel grow, and I really love and appreciate all of you. Most of you I met at Faire, and I would love for you to check out my schedule and come on out to see me again this fantastical next year in January. We're in January now, but we'll see you in the Faire. All right? I love you guys, and I will talk to you next week about the 5th through the 11th. All right? Thank you so much.